Look at everything. Mm-hmm. Let's get this book off, please. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm going to call our regular board meeting to order at 7:31. I am located in the Village Chambers. We are at remote location practicing social distancing. I will ask everyone to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance if you are near a flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Jones. I don't believe I see him on, so we're going to mark Trustee Jones absent. Trustee Horn.
Here.
Thank you. Trustee Tierney.
Here.
Trustee Senior.
Here.
Trustee Abraham. And Trustee Abraham is currently absent. Trustee Miller.
Here.
All right. Madam President, we do have a quorum.
Thank you.
Give me 1 second there.
Who just joined the call?
I did, Trustee Abraham. The
Okay,
clerk
thank you.
Reflect that 7:32, Trustee Abraham did in fact join the meeting. Thank you. And I believe I see Trustee Jones also. Trustee Jones, are you present?
I am.
Thank you, sir. Please let the record reflect that Trustee Jones entered the meeting at 7:32. Mayor, we do have a quorum.
Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and pause for a moment of silence, please. Okay, thank you all. Item 2 is public comment. And just for the record, during this COVID-19, we read this disclaimer. It states, while the meeting is open to the public and public comments are welcomed, in light of concerns related to the spread of corona disease, COVID-19, the meeting will be streaming live online, and the village strongly encourages residents and participants to submit written comments to the village prior to the meeting. That being said, the clerk's office has not received at this time any public comments in the email. We usually ask that those are submitted 1 hour prior to the meeting. We also have no residents that have visited physically here at Village Hall, so we will proceed to item 3, communications. And I'd just like to say that Broadview is doing a wonderful job with our self-response. We'd love to be a little bit higher, but currently Broadview's self-response rate is 68.4% for the 2020 census. We've had numerous events around Proviso Township and around Broadview. We've done PPE, mask, hand sanitizer, and glove giveaways. We've also provided other information as well in these packages. And we continue to urge residents to take the census if you have not taken it. If you have, pass the word on how important it is that we get a complete count in the village of Broadview. This means federal funding to the tune of over $685 million nationwide. Those fundings go towards important things to Broadview, like schools, education, road repair, healthcare, Medicaid, and senior services, amongst many others. That being said, we urge you to take the 2020 census at www.2020census.gov. Thank you. Next, item 4, consideration to approve the following minutes. None at this time, which is item 5, consideration to approve expenditures. Grand total of all funds, $355,816.26.
Madam Mayor, I'm going to make a motion to approve that new amount. I did speak with our clerk about what was sent out in error, and this is the corrected AP warrant list.
Did everyone get a copy of that warrant list, the corrected amount for the $355,816.26?
Yes,
Second.
trustee.
Madam Trustee?
Thank you. Trustee Abraham, Chairman of the Finance Committee, will you please read the warrant list?
Sure, Madam Mayor. For the AP warrant list, the first vendor is Air One Equipment Incorporated for $5,650. All-One Oil Company Incorporated, $12,961.94. AT&T for $15,676.87. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, $163,863.30. Delgado Law Group LLC, $33,888.15. Echo Clean Maintenance Incorporated, $2,504. Hip Lee and Yen Dong, $2,504. Jeffrey Sweeten, $2,500. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was my mistake. Jeffrey Sweeten is $10,000. Sorry, my apologies. Law Offices of Philip Fernaro, $25,385.78. McAdam Landscaping, $3,050. Montana and Welch LLC, $3,948.75. Norcom Public Safety Communications Incorporated, $4,660. Northeast Multi-Regional Training, $2,755. Police Law Institute, $2,660. Timothy J. Hicks, CPA, $6,125. Valor Systems, Incorporated, $28,348. Winstrom, $2,940.21. Our total expenditures over $2,500 is a total of $326,917. Total expenditures, $355,816.26 for a percentage of total 92%. And you know what? I don't have access to I apologize, I don't have access, Madam Mayor, to the funds that are going to be, that are being affected by it. So if Trustee Tierney has a copy of it.
I don't have an updated one.
So I will read the
funds? Yeah.
I will read the funds, the proper funds. So the general fund was $349,119.50. The garbage fund is $1,815.38. Capital projects fund is $1,950. Water and sewage fund is $2,931.38 for a grand total of $355,816.26. Those are the funds. Trustee Jones?
Nothing.
Trustee Horn?
No questions.
Trustee Tierney?
No comment.
Trustee Senior?
No comment.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
No questions.
Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, you can, Madam President. Trustee Jones?
Nay.
Trustee Horn?
I'm sorry, did you say trustee Horn?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, abstain, please.
Trustee Tierney,
Yes.
trustee Senior,
Yes.
trustee Abraham,
Yes.
trustee Miller,
Yes.
and Madam President, that carries 5-0 with 1 abstention to pay the bills. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next item is item 7 of business. The first is item A, a resolution authorizing and approving amendment number 1 to the license to utilize the village rights of way for the construction, operation, and maintenance of a certain telecommunications system between the Village of Broadview and Level 3 Communications LLC for the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois.
Motion to approve.
We need a second.
Second. I didn't. Sorry. Second.
Okay, it's been properly motioned by trustee Horn, seconded by trustee Abraham. Madam President?
Thank you. I'm going to ask that the board table this. I don't think we're quite ready for the board to approve this. So I'm going to ask the board to table it.
Yes, so I'll
Uh,
superseding motion to table item 7.
Second.
Been properly motioned by trustee Miller, seconded by trustee Tierney, in a superseding motion to table this item. Do we have a table date?
July 6th.
So we're going to table this to the next board meeting, July 6th. We're going to take a roll call on that, please. Correct, Madam President?
Yes.
All right. Trustee Jones,
aye.
trustee Horn,
Yes.
trustee Tierney,
Yes.
trustee Senior,
Yes.
trustee Abraham,
Yes.
trustee Miller,
Yes.
and Madam President, this is tabled until our next board meeting, July 6th.
Thank you.
2020. Next item is item B, a resolution of the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois, supporting a Class 6B real estate tax assessment renewal application by Welbeck III, Broadview 2001 LLC for an industrial facility located at 2001 West 16th Avenue.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Properly motioned by trustee Tierney, seconded by trustee Abraham. Madam President?
Thank you. So this was tabled at the last board meeting to give the trustees enough time to talk to the finance department as well as the building department as it relates to the 6B. Trustee Jones, you have any questions or concerns?
I have no questions.
Thank you. Trustee Horn?
The only comment that I have is that I do think that it's time for this business to pay their fair share of taxes to the community. Thank you.
Thank you, trustee Horn. Trustee Tierney?
I have no comment.
Trustee Senior?
I have no comment.
Trustee Abraham?
I don't have any comment.
Trustee Miller?
So I appreciate Tom Hood as well as Dave Upshaw for reaching back out to me to explain the concerns and questions and give me insight on how we came up with figures for, I guess, the reimbursement of portions of the 6B. So they were able to give me some information, but that's the only comment I have.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call vote, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Jones,
No.
trustee Horn,
No.
trustee Tierney,
Yes.
trustee Senior,
Yes.
trustee Abraham,
Yes.
trustee Miller,
No.
and Madam President.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Attorney, please correct me if I'm wrong. Does this require 4 votes as opposed to 5 to pass?
Right, Mr. Clerk, it is, well, it was 3-3, correct? It was 3 ayes, 3 nays. And then the mayor voted to break the tie.
That is correct.
So that's the dispositive issue. So the motion carries in my opinion.
Madam President, this motion carries 4-3. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item is item 9, application for the authority to expend funds. We have none. And then we have item 10, village clerk. I don't have anything. I do want to still stress that it's so important to do the census per my prior comments. And now we'll move on to item 11, village president, Mayor Katrina Thompson.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. So I have a couple of things that I want to discuss with the community, and I'm going to start off with this upcoming Friday is Juneteenth, and it's the oldest commemoration of the ending of slavery in the United States, and is currently recognized by 47 of the 50 United States, including the state of Illinois, as either a state holiday or a ceremonial holiday. In light of recent events, I believe that it's important now more than ever to set a time to reflect on and share an experience of African Americans who fought for freedom and worked tirelessly to make the dream of equality a reality. While it is important to recognize the historical importance and continued relevance of Juneteenth, we must also understand that the fight for freedom and equality continues today. I believe that the village should encourage its employees to educate themselves on Juneteenth rich history and have the opportunity to participate, engage in Juneteenth celebrations. As such, I intend to present legislation at the July 6, 2020 board meeting recognizing Juneteenth as an official holiday in the village and establishing June 19th as an annual paid holiday for all village employees, excluding fire and police employees, as these employees are essential to ensure public safety within the village. This will be effective beginning in fiscal year 2021. So with the recent things that's been taking place as it relates to the issues with police reform and the violence that's been taking place within our community, it's time that we learn more about our culture. And with the systems that's in place, the educational, the redlining that takes place, it's important that we get engaged and start making legislative changes as it relates to these issues that still impact us from over 400 years. So now is the time for us to take the action. We've participated, well, at least I participated. I know Trustee Senior and Trustee Miller has been participating in some of the marches that's been going around in the community, and we standing up for what's right. So it's time for our voices to be heard and for us to get the feedback from the community as we move forward. So that legislation will be coming forward to the trustees to be able to engage. Also, over the last couple of weeks, we've had some significant things take place as it relates COVID-19 and the civil unrest that's taking place. So the first one, I want to recognize our Fire Chief, Tracy Kinney. I received this letter from the Illinois National Guard, the 182nd Fire Department. And the letter states, I'm writing you this letter to thank you to Chief Tracy Kinney from the 182nd Airlift Wing Fire Department. Due to the ongoing gathering restriction caused by COVID-19 outbreak, we have been providing training to our members in virtual format, utilizing outside instructors. Chief Kinney graciously volunteered her time to share her knowledge with our members. Chief Kinney's instruction on conflict resolution in the fire department was very well received by our members, many of which indicated that they would like to receive future training from her. Her knowledge and enthusiasm for the subject were apparent during her lecture. There is little doubt that she is a great asset to your village. As a token of our appreciation, we ask that you please present Chief Kinney the enclosed challenge coin and our sincere thanks for her time and knowledge. Major Sergeant Joshua Sherwood, Fire and Emergency Service Flight 182nd Airlift Wing, Peoria, Illinois. And so this is the token of their appreciation. So Chief Kinney, tomorrow stop by my office to get a copy of your recognition from them, and we will place this in your personnel file as well. So thank you for what you do for the community. We truly are blessed to have you as our fire chief. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So with the civil unrest, I received numerous of calls from the business owners, the residents, as it relates to what the police department did. And I just have to say this, and I've said it multiple times, the police department, when the looting and all of the other things that started taking place in the community, Chief Uglin team didn't have to make one call to any member of his team. They volunteered to come to work to help the community. So I just wanted to recognize Chief Uglin in his efforts. So this is to Chief Uglin from the village of Broadview, to protect and serve in recognition of your outstanding commitment and leadership to the village of Broadview. Thank you for going above and beyond the call of duty to keep our village safe. And so this is your plaque, Chief, that you can pick up from my office as well. So thank you for your hard work. We appreciate all of the hard work that the police officers have contributed to during these times. So we had our last Ike 911 meeting last week, and believe it or not, it's been a whole year since the two communities have combined our 911 centers. And what some did not believe was possible, the possible happened. So with the 1-year anniversary, our 911 center with the two communities, the village of Maywood and the village of Broadview, answered 99,416 calls of non-emergency as well as emergency calls with the staff. And just that's huge, because what people didn't think that it was possible that the two communities could come together, work together, and come up with a communication center that would be effective and impactful. So to the village of Maywood and their leadership over there, and to our leadership in the village of Broadview, we just want to say thank you for representing both towns in this transition. And we still transitioning, but it's all been all positive. The staff is getting the training that they need, they're getting on board, and that's what's important. Again, we do say congratulations to the class of 2020. We've celebrated them going to the different residents, celebrated our 8th graders at McDonald's. So we wish them well this summer and to be safe. Also, those that's not on our robocall, we've received a lot of calls that people are not informed of what's taking place. So we put the information out as best we know how. So we use our robocall system, we use our website, we use social media. Please call and get on the robocall so that you are aware of what's taking time in real time. Sometimes the information is not on the website in a timely fashion, but we do our best to make sure that information is there. So you can get on the robocall with your landline, your cell phone, or if you have an email, that's another way to communicate, because we send out email blasts as it relates to resources that's available to the community. On June 25th at 10 a.m., we will be hosting a telephone town hall as it relates to health awareness. And that's in partnership with, oh, it looked like the lights went out. And that's in partnership with the Loyola Medical Center. So we're going to be providing that link on our website, on our social media sites, robocalls, blast emails, and we're going to make sure that everybody have access to this telephone conference. And the reason why we went to a telephone conference, we participated on one with Loyola, and it was through a Zoom. And so Zoom have a delay. And a lot of seniors need to hear the information from the medical professionals over at Loyola as it relates to making sure they get the healthcare that they need, and being comfortable with talking to a provider over the phone and having access to go see a provider when they're not feeling well. We want to make sure that our numbers remain low, and that we can continue to, get the message out as it relates to the COVID-19. We are still in the pandemic. The message is still the same. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. If you are around, if you know someone that's sick, do not go around them unless they live in your household. Wear a face mask when you're out in public settings. So the message is still the same. We want to make sure that you all are well and safe in the pandemic. Lastly, I want to just say this. I got a call from a senior yesterday. And she said that she received a call that someone offered to buy her groceries. And she thought it was a prank. So she gave them a list of items that they could purchase for her. Someone came to her house with the exact same items that she purchased. Her daughter opened the door to the side door, and it was everything that she requested, and she received it. But then she felt some kind of way like, why did I take this? So I'm encouraging all of our seniors not to take anything from anybody that you do not know. And so that's the message. If you don't know who's willing to shop for you or want to make a kind gesture to receive food items and stuff like that, if you don't know them, you can always call the police department. They are there to serve and to protect you whoever it is, but please do not accept anything from anyone that you are not familiar with. And finally, one last thing, I want to talk about partnerships and collaborations. So this past weekend, the Broadview Food Pantry in the Broadview Park District, they hosted a pop-up food giveaway. The village was not invited. And when we talk about collaborations, it's important. The village clerk, he reached out to the park director to ask if they, because we knew about it, if they could participate with the census. So we didn't get a response back. I ended up going to talk about the census to those that had came up to the pop-up food drive, as well as we sent out emails to the director over at the food pantry because we've been getting blessed with food to give away to the food pantry with no response. So we've actually donated the food that we received to the Westchester Food Pantry. But it's so important for our community to partner with one another, even in our differences. It's not about me, it's not about the elected officials, it's about serving the community at large in partnerships through collaborations. So I do know that Trustee Horn and Trustee Jones were a part of that food giveaway, and I commend them for being there to represent the village, but at the same time, these are things that we should be partnered together on. Our tax dollars are separate. We don't run the park district or the food pantry, but most certainly we do share the information that impacts the community at large. So let's keep in mind that this is the time that we should be working together and for our community and not for our own interests. So with that being said, I'm going to call for a motion to adjourn the meeting. Thank you, good night, and God bless you.
We have a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second.
Been properly motion by Trustee Abraham, seconded by Trustee Tierney. All in favor say aye.
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 All opposed say no.
Aye.
Hearing no opposition, we are hereby adjourned at 7:56 p.m. Thank you.